Morning. Right, have you done your protection bubble yet? Don't forget the little videos there for you to do it. She's back. It's the High Priestess card today. She's been in it most of the week, hasn't she? Today's song is Invisible. Jerry, I believe. So Jerry's back. What's he got to tell us? Rosemary. Joy. We've got the unknown, which is probably invisible. We've got the 9th house of Sagittarius, and we've got Virgo. So hard lessons to learn health-wise. Okay. Well, they're letting us have long videos, aren't they? Quite surprised. You must be doing something right. You must have raised your vibration. I know there's a few more of you now, which is really good. Thank you. If you haven't already pressed a thumbs up, please do, because we want to get the numbers back up to what there was before we got ejected. Let's see. You might be able to hear my son singing. I'm not going to steal his joy, so I'm going to let him carry on. It's voting today. If you can see the flashing lights, I'm very sorry. That's they're playing with the lights now. They like to mess about, don't they? Haven't had that for a long time, have we? It does happen when I'm doing personal reads, but not usually on camera for a very long time since I began. So, invisible, somebody feeling lonely in a room full of people, half erased. That would be the 5 of Pentacles. So let's see if it comes out. Or we had the camouflage card yesterday. Maybe somebody's trying to make themselves invisible, not noticed. Let's see. Oh, they don't want to turn over, fine, fair enough. There she is in the 2nd pile, which is the sweet spot. Well done, Spirit. And you're keeping positive, so they're proud of you. You are using your protection. Brilliant. So keep doing your bubble in the morning. That's really good. That's what they want. Protect yourself from the energy vampires, because there's plenty of them. If they're sick, suck your energy, avoid them. Don't give your time to people like that. So the issue is though that somebody is trying to make themselves invisible. There is ghosts of the past haunting someone. The rose is there, so the name Rose could be important. It's Aquarius energy. It's 20th of January to the 20th of February. And number 17. Massively important, negative energy. Dimming your light to fit in, not liking crowds, sometimes agoraphobia even, issues with the ankles and legs. Then we have the passing again, so maybe that's why. Someone has passed and you're spending more time with the dead than the living. I know that sounds stupid coming from me, but you have to keep the balance, and the balance isn't right. You're not socialising, you're not getting out there, you're staying in the past, and it's defeating you, it's bringing you to your knees. This is a battle that needs to be won. A change has to take place. You may be more than halfway there, you don't even realise it, but walk away from conflict, because this is violence and death. Again, the man with the sword, and we saw that in the news, didn't we, after we said it last time. I'm hoping and praying that we all stay safe. So be alert, be aware of everything around you. Protect your energy, protect yourself. The letters B and J in spirit, so Jera, for me it's Bridget and Jessie. It's somebody coming back from the gates of hell, secrets coming out, something being revealed. We are learning the knowledge from the book. We are trying to bring someone back from the dead, maybe. It is today's card, so it's neutral, but it is the Romanis, the Catholic Church. It's the travellers, the psychics, the mediums, the empaths, the carnival people. October the 11th, where I come from, but depending on when you have the carnival come to town, it could be different for you. Someone here does not have the moral high ground. There's no defending this situation. You're with the wrong team. There'll be no apology. Hell will freeze over first. There will be no healing. The Virgo energy, Virgo cuspers. So from the 21st of August to the 21st of September, it is unfortunately the bombers, the crowds. Maybe that's why you're staying away from arenas, concerts. It's about agriculture, so negative energy there. There is an immovable object, someone who refuses to move forward. It is also your finances coming to a standstill. Feeling lonely in a room full of people, half erased, invisible. Sometimes that's because you choose not to go in to the place that could help you, or talk to the people that could help you, because your pride won't let you. Sometimes it's because you've gambled on something and lost. You'll never be able to fill that hole in the pit of your stomach if you concentrate on the past this much. And it could be 5 years. It could be to do with study, learning, the Sagittarius energy, a failure in study. And that's not surprising with some of the events that's gone on in the past few years. So, it is a betrayal or an ending now, where they're not going to apologise because they know they was in the wrong and they don't want egg on the face. So you don't let these negative people into your energy. You've come back from that place. You don't need to revisit it. Let's see. So people in uniform, darker complexion. Again, the mounted people, those born in the year of the horse. Yeah, there are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see things from your point of view. Stop trying to make them. Just say what you believe and don't argue with idiots, basically. There is no reciprocity here. There's no coming back from the dead. The marigolds are there. There's nothing you can do to bring that back or resurrect it. And yet someone refuses to leave it in the past. They keep dragging it back up. They refuse to walk away. They like this misery. They're staying there. It's time to move on. Don't engage. Don't get into an argument with these people because they are violent. Move on. 6 weeks, from stormy waters to calmer ones. Don't let people hold you to ransom, terrorise you, financially, emotionally, spiritually, or mentally, or physically. This is someone holding you to ransom. Stockholm syndrome. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Unfinished business. Sagittarius energy, which we've got in the dice. The Jack the Lad, the one night stands. The people that act in haste and then repent at leisure. The gobby ones. the ones that never learn. You have to take any opportunity that comes your way, a new opportunity to move forwards, a new home, a proposal, a new career, a new course, whatever it is. Grab it with both hands, nurture it, and it will grow and pay off within a year. Childhood trauma, trigger warnings, people from your past returning that don't need to be in your life. Yeah, Aries energy. Government officials, bosses, father figures will be toppled. Head injuries, lack of self-esteem. Please hold yourself in high esteem. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It matters how you behave now. Do the right thing. This person is not. It's needing a makeover. It's needing to look after yourself. 4 and 31, massively important negative energy. Father figures. If it's someone in spirit that you're talking to, it's somebody that may have had a face or head injury. And a lot of this is about your security. Your financial and emotional security is at risk here because it's a 10. So we've got 2 10s now. Financially, emotionally, physically. No more thoughts. Brain dead. Yeah. Someone is searching for emotional happiness. It could be a child, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Is also doubting for water or divining, searching for something in its early stages, looking for that thing or person they love. Oh my God. So he's back again. 2 Emperors. The Emperor's new clothes. He's so stupid he doesn't realise how naked he is. This is toppling of kings, prime ministers, presidents, whatever it is, bosses, father figures. It's the negative energy. It's their way or the highway. They refuse to apologise. They want everything their way. Too controlling. It's time to escape. You're at a crossroads. You need to take the path less travelled. The one that you didn't want to take, but you have to take it. Otherwise, things are never going to change. Grab the opportunity while you can. They've given us it twice. They're going to give us a gift. It may be that we vote today. We use our vote and we use it right. For those in the UK, within a year, this will profit if we nurture it. It will grow. Yeah, your name's not down, you're not coming in. Those people in uniform we're not happy with. The younger energy, the darker complexion, those that are not grounded. A missing letter, email, post not arriving, checks not in the mail, and apathy. Refusing to get off your backside and even do that. Thinking that it'll all blow over or things will change without your input. That's not going to work, I'm afraid. Change, fate, a change needs to happen. It will be a positive change, the number 10. So it could be even at Downing Street. Somebody's not walking away there. Staying there, shackled by contracts, vows and promises made under duress. Again, the Capricorn energy. There we are. So, keeping up with the Joneses. Being manipulated, being used by others, the number 15. But we've got Jera there. So we know there is joy that's possible. The rosemary. Now, rosemary, we've told you, don't eat rosemary if you're epileptic, because chances are it could spark a seizure if you eat too much. All herbs and spices can be healing or poisonous depending on how you use them. It's the brothers, Balder and Herder, the blind one, the one that doesn't see, and the beautiful one. That may mean something to you. Where is Jera gone? Oh. There it is, the rosemary. So, it's the letter J or Y. Northumbria in England, the Norwegians and the Icelanders. Jera is connected to the yearly cycle of nature, particularly with the harvest and celebration that goes with it. It is also a symbol of strength and the venerable oak, which is Taurus, the humble herb rosemary, and the rune of joy and plenty, of rich blessings. Jera's association with celebrations connects to Yuletide, so Christmas time. The warmth and happiness of this time. It's the winter solstice, 21st of December could be important, and the 12th rune. Therefore, it has the year, 12 months, which we've got twice, 1 year, there and there, and 12 hours, noon or midnight. The symbol of Jera relates to the tragic tale of Balder and Herder, two of the sons of Odin. So sons and brothers. Odin is Wednesday, the All-Father, and he's not happy. Poor Herder was blind and so quiet that he was often ignored, feeling invisible, which breeds jealousy and contempt. His mother Frigga spent a long time extracting promises for Balder, the beloved, from every living thing, not to harm him. However, she ignored the mistletoe. We've had that more than once, haven't we? The mistletoe, because it was so puny that she could not imagine that it could hurt her. So people are underestimating someone. Unfortunately, she had not considered the malice and deceit of the fire god Loki, the trickster, the liar, who would throw any weapon at Balder, all of which bounced off him. Then he suggested other objects, such as pots and pans. No harm came to Balder. Only blind Hodor held back, because he could not see his brother. But wily Loki proceeded to join the game and offered not only to guide his hand, but to provide him with the unlikely weapon. So, interference from outside. The dart made of the puny mistletoe, the small dart alone, hit its mark and brought about the death and betrayal of Balder. He was later resurrected on Midwinter's Day, 21st of December. Jera is connected with endings and new beginnings. So there's your ending, and the Ace of Pentacles is your new beginning. It's present, and the reading predicts a time when your present trials will end, and you can make a fresh, optimistic start. The rune's association with the harvest, so August, September time, which we've got there, Vega, reaping the rewards of your past. So what you do now is very important. Jera shows that your optimism will not be misplaced and that your personal success is very likely. A new home, like I said, the signing of contracts, which I wouldn't say to do now, is also suggested. It may be that you have to employ the services of a professional. You must read the small print, such as a lawyer or accountant, to put the final seal on some advantageous agreement. Jera's connection with the number 12 may suggest that the period of 12 months to a year is indicating, or it could be that you're signing on the 12th. Be very careful that someone isn't misleading you. This does not necessarily mean that you will have to wait a year for the good times to come, just that abundant good luck, the Wheel of Fortune, may last a considerable period, such as 12 months. After all, it may take time and effort to reach the successful conclusion. So, we have the 9th house, learning life's lessons, study, universities. We've got Buddha, we've got the hips and thighs, we've got overcoming addictions, publishing houses, newspaper offices, foreign shores. The colour green and white. So your heart chakra and your crown chakra, which is the head. Higher learning, philosophy, distant horizons, your ethics, your visions, your beliefs, your religion, long journeys, in-laws and foreign affairs. So the unknown Virgo is in Pluto. It's not unknown, I think. We have got Virgo. We shall see. This period encompasses the battle of free love. So there's the battle, the Five of Swords. With conventional attitudes to marriage, many children were adopted until developments in birth control brought control over fertility and changed attitudes drastically. Life and health issues are coming to the fore. The pollution of the planet Earth is recognized as a major issue and modern medicine was born. But we see this as a negative. So don't sign anything, don't agree to anything under pressure to do with the environment or your health issues. The air element, you need to communicate. Again, 39 adds up to 12. So it's very important. It's about anything that travels by air also. It's the Ace of Swords. It's about cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point. It's about becoming Excalibur, from that piece of metal that was put into the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered. And what did I say about the man with the sword? All actions result from your thoughts. So it is thoughts that matter. Make sure that your thoughts are positive. Think and speak clearly and only positively. You must take time to think. Put some mental effort into it before you talk. Be logical. Sort it out. The air element is about objective and becoming mentally inspired. When we think of air, we think of clouds and sky and what connects us on the beyond. So cloud, messing about with a cloud is out of order. Air is all about lofty thinking, being broad-minded and expansive. Air sign people, Gemini, Librans and Aquarians. We've got the Aquarians in the negative, haven't we? Dimming the light. They can't see the future clearly. Sometimes come off as a little cool and detached. They weigh everything, mull the situation over, decide what they think and then process what they feel. Air also reminds us of flight, and flights of the mind are what the air element rules over. Those governed by air signs are mentally inclined and tend to distance their emotions. Air can represent overthinking, distancing the heart and emotions with abstractions and mental puzzles. But this works well when things do need sorting out and clarifying. Air also represents clear seeing in all its capacities. It can also signify clairvoyance, and there she is. As well as seeing things for what they truly are without emotions involved. So take away your emotions and admit when you're wrong. When the air element card presents itself in a reading, it's time to put into words what you want, what you desire and what you expect. The good news is some issues you've been working on at this current time and possibly from the past, which that's what I said, are now being resolved. You will be able to face them without pretense, but most importantly, with honesty. Air is all about being quick on your toes and how curious you are and how ingenious. Air also gives us the power to apply our energies in diverse ways. It's all about being spontaneous, in the moment, landing on your feet and where you are, able to approach things with precision and sharpness. So if you've never voted before, today is the day. There is also freedom now to take a new path. There's the new path, Two of Wands, you're at the crossroads. Air signs look young, so this card is all about feeling young, looking at things anew, having energy and being young. When your question is about relationship or romance, someone is not willing to commit as much as you at this time. It is possible that they are embarrassed or not comfortable about sharing their emotions. So the air element can mean a type of impasse in a relationship. It can become a type of weighing of all the angles and odds and being unable to reach a decision. But this will only be a temporary matter. You can expect travel in the near future when this card comes up, and it should be a major trip, not just a trip that's routine. It will take planning. Air travel may be involved. Learning about new things will also feature in, either through cultural experiences or visiting educational places. Mountainous regions will also play a part. Sometimes this card simply means ambition and the need to soar, but don't let that be your only goal. As high as you can, which is now possible more than ever before. Ideally, this card indicates the powers of manifestation, the magic of the mind and thoughts, bringing ideas into being. What you think will happen can happen, so guard how you think and be especially careful as to the word you choose to spell a word. That is to say, it is to cast a spell. The ancients knew that the words held magic within them, so do your thoughts. So if you say drop dead with venom, the chances are someone very well may. And if you said that to your dad before he passed, I would say he's forgiven you. There's no need to apologise. It's done, what's done is done. If nothing else, the air element card indicates that your mind and words have power, so use them well. It's also 1 week. Celestial beings, the number 17. So there we are. You have to tune into the cosmos and create. You are not going around in circles or backwards. You're going around and up like a spiral staircase. The universe is conspiring. The spiral was an important symbol for the Celts. It symbolised many things, but mostly it represents the movement and the constant spinning of cycles. Of the star of the night sky, your North Star, your North Node, which is your true life purpose, was to be the location of what they termed as heaven. So someone is ascending to heaven. The stars spiralled in the sky, which became the pathway to how souls ascended to heaven. Not quite yet, because the High Priestess is stopping anyone who's not meant to go. A spiral has no beginning or end. It just is. When we think of creation, we think of there being a beginning. A beginning usually needs a force to create it. So where does that force come from? Your Ace of Swords and your Ace of Pentacles. It needs movement. It needs motivation, not you sat on your backside doing nothing about it. What are you about to create? What do you need in order to make it happen? And how will you continue to keep moving forwards? To keep something moving, it needs your consistent flow of energy, not giving up. Finish what you started. Don't give up at the first hurdle. If we lose a battle, it doesn't mean we've lost the war. It must be a sustainable force. In drawing this card, you may be asked to look at what drives your momentum. Is it sustainable? Will it be enough to keep everything moving? Or are you driving things too fast? Act in haste, repent at leisure, which will end in burnout. Just as we draw energy from the earth, so too can we draw upon the energy from above us, other realms, the moon, the stars, the sun. All are energies that we can work with. Keep in mind that we are made from stardust. Meditating, what did I say? Look at the little videos, or journeying can help us connect with these energies. So it may be time to explore new options, keeping your cup full. Sustainability is the key here to keep the spiral forever in motion. The spiral is your DNA, so your ancestors are calling. The chess piece, Mind Games, the number 30. So someone is playing this game of life and feeling like they're not winning. So the Chess Queen is your challenger, number 30. When the Chess Queen arrives to challenge you, it simply means that you're living too much in your head. You're overthinking the Virgo energy. You're planning, scheming and strategizing what your future will look like and how and when it will unfold. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. Remember the saying, man plans and gods will laugh. You cannot know the power and the beauty that is meant for you until you let go and ask for divine guidance. The laws of cause and effect apply here. You cannot dictate what you want, as your wants may not be for your highest good. Ask instead for the miracles set aside for you and you alone. So you may not agree with the path that Spirit's putting you on, but find your goal and go for it. What does Spirit want for you? Perhaps it's time to let go and turn your life over to the care of a higher power. You will never lose when Spirit plays the game of life on your behalf. So get out of your own way. And there it is, inhibitions. Staying in your comfort zone, being invisible. Inhibitions are what these people in power suffer. What's holding us back are inhibitions. So it is the orange chakra, which is your gut instinct, your lower abdomen. It teaches us to be happy and confident, like they're not. She is happy and represents herself as confident and sociable, which we're not, because we're not socializing. Her skill is working harmoniously with others, often leading to her success in whatever she puts her energy to. Even when others may perceive that she has failed in a task, she does not see it that way. Her enthusiasm and self-assuredness sees it only as a minor setback, and so should you, and she will always embrace the lessons to be learned as part of her adventure. She has a zest for life, such as you do. People watch you flit without the baggage of inhibitions, and may often find it difficult to understand you as a deep and thoughtful person. On the outside, you appear to be happy and full of life, always seeking the next adventure. However, you are so much deeper than that. Your behaviour of heading straight into a burning building when everyone else is exiting tends to scare people and leads them to believe you being reckless. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full and happy life and experience all the lessons that Spirit has to offer you. Do not succumb to the fears of others. Continue to live your life to the fullest, and people will begin to understand your courage and as being a positive example of strength and character, and they may even follow your example. So we need some of that. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.